Good morning and welcome to Watch Mike Hike. I am Mike and I'm going to do a quick rundown of what's in my pack. I'm actually out on the Massanutten Trail in Virginia right now, and a lot of times I'll get that question of, hey, what was this item that I saw in your video or in a picture? So I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what I've got in my pack. Just kind of laid everything out here so I can run through it. I'm not going to go into too much detail on any one item, maybe what it is and a quick reason or two that I like it. So first off, my tent, I have the Sierra Designs flashlight FL1. I actually have a full review of this on YouTube if you're interested. Inside of it, actually holding this up, are my Black Diamond Trail Ergo Cork trekking poles. I've used these things for years and absolutely love them. You can see them up in there. Inside I've got a Traveler 1 sleeping bag from Sea to Summit, rated at 50 degrees. It's extremely light. I think it's just over a pound. I think it's like 16 ounces and 0.6. Extremely light and fluffy, rated at 50 degrees. Underneath I have the Sea to Summit ultralight sleeping pad, extremely comfortable, again extremely light, and a Sea to Summit pillow. Just stuff sacks and stuff to put everything in. I do use stuff sacks, even though a lot of people argue, oh, you can save so much weight by not using them. With the weight of stuff sacks these days, I like to keep my stuff organized, so works for me. My pack is the Osprey Exos 48. This is my map and guidebook and everything, just in a freezer Ziploc bag. I've been using them for years. Actually, they started using them when I hiked the Wonderland Trail around Mount Rainier. They gave me my permit in a Ziploc bag and been using it ever since. For my clothing, when I go out, I always take 3 pairs of socks. One, two, the other one's still in the bag. Regardless of how long the trip is, it gives me a chance to have a pair of socks that I can wash out, wear, and have one drying and stuff. My clothing, actually these are my trail clothes right here. This is a pair of Patagonia running shorts. I've been hiking in the same style short for 11 years now. Next is the shirt that I brought on this trip. This is actually the first trip that I've used it on. It's from Sierra Designs. It's their backpacking shirt. The back panel here has a, can't really see this very well, can we? It is a collared shirt. It has a back panel that breathes really well, nylon on the front. So far I like it. I have no complaints. Water containers, Platypus 2-liter bottle. The 2-liter line is actually here at this mark. I found that actually I can fit about 2.5 liters in it. Another Platypus, the water tank, has a large opening here on the top of it, zippered opening. There's a lack of water on this trail, so I brought an extra bag just in case I might need it. This is my solar charger that I'm using to keep my camera here charged. Earphones, just in case I feel like listening to a little bit of music, and the cords to charge my my phone and my camera. Insect repellent. Have the picaridin spray, little spray bottle from Sawyer. Good stuff. I've really had a lot of luck with that. I also have a little thing of lotion. I think it's still in the hip pouch of my pack. And then the Stay Put sunscreen by Sawyer also. A pair of sunglasses and a thermometer. Yes, this is a meat thermometer. It's kind of the lightest, cheapest thing that I could find that will give you accurate readings. You can click it on. Let's see, it's 54 when I woke up here this morning. Looks like it's warming up a little. In the summertime, I like to take a waterproof hat. Due to the fact that when it's hot out and you're already sweating, if you go and put a rain jacket on, you're just going to be sweating a lot more because the temperature increase. So by putting a hat on, it keeps the rain off my neck and off my face, and I just let the rest of my body get wet, which I actually did the other day and just got soaked. This is the water filter. This is the MSR Guardian. I know it looks a lot like the Mini Works, but it is actually a whole new, it's a purifier, not a filter. There's a full review to come out on this later. It doesn't come out until next January, so you have to wait on that one. I got my phone, my first aid kit, very basic. Band-aids, first aid, tape. I got my whistle in there, a pair of tweezers, some moleskin and stuff like that. A little pouch here is just to keep my my driver's license, my credit card, some money, and my car keys in. Small gear repair kit. I've got O-rings for a stove, some needle and thread, which you should pretty much always have, and then a pole sleeve for a trekking, or for the tent poles. In my kind of personal care kit stuff here, I've got hand sanitizer. It's not very full. Some Body Glide, which in the summertime with the heat and the sweat and chafing and stuff, this stuff has been great. Small toothbrush and toothpaste, a bandana. Got toilet paper and some wet wipes, which can be really nice just to clean up, or to really clean up afterwards, so you don't get, well, monkey butt. This is just kind of a dry powder that you can put on, help keep your parts dry, to keep from chafing. Headlamp on this trip is the Princeton Tech Sync. I like this headlamp just because it's very easy to use. You've just got this one dial knob here on the side of it, and you go from red to a not so bright area light. Yeah, I can't do it like at this angle. A brighter area light, then a spotlight, and then both of them. It's just easy to use. I've always had good luck with Princeton Tech stuff. So and then go to the Sea to Summit pocket shower. It's a 10-liter dry bag with an on-off nozzle on the bottom of it here. You can hang it from a tree and take a shower, which I like to do almost every night when I have the water source to do it. Little bottle of some soap. The pack cover up here. The ultralight sil nylon pack cover from Sea to Summit has a great fit to it. Also has a strap that'll come right across the middle of it once it's on the pack. Help keep it on if it's windy and stuff. It'll keep it from blowing around too much. And now into the cookware area. I've got a small pack towel to dry my pots and stuff with. The new X-Pot kettle, full review, or a small review, will be posted on that shortly. The Olicamp Ion, just a really small folding stove, so you got the 3 legs here that'll fold out on it. This is the first time I've used it. The burner head's really small, so you do get concentrated heat in one spot. It's not very dispersed, so you got to watch for burning if you're actually cooking food. But just keep stirring. It's really small, really light. I've got another thing of some hand sanitizer here. I've got it in 2 places in my pack, just because they, most people get sick from going to the restroom and then digging their hands into their food. So keep your hands clean. Small lighter, small knife. It has scissors on one end, the blade, and I think it's like a nail file or something on the other side. But that's all I bring with me. That's really all I need. For a cup, I actually brought the bottom half of a jet boil, just the jet boil cup there. Obviously food. That's my fuel. This is my food. I use a 13 ounce, or a 13 liter bag from Sea to Summit. I've been using the same bag for years. It is a dry bag, so if I'm hanging up a bear bag and it ends up raining at night, that it's still keeping all my food and stuff dry. And I still have some Mountain House food in here. And then a small bag here that has line so I can hang it as a bear bag. My camp shoes. I have on a pair of Waldies. These are actually pre-Crocs, before Crocs kind of bought them and put the heel strap across them. The big white sheet there is just a piece of Tyvek. I can use that as a ground sheet underneath my tarp, or underneath my tent. I'll also use it under my tarp. But then also it breaks and stuff. I can just lay it out and lounge out and not get all the wet dirt and stuff and everything stuck to me. So there you have it. There's a quick rundown of what's in my pack out here on the Massanutten Trail. Like I said, my gear loadouts change almost every trip. So if you have any questions, let me know. And please subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more reviews and stuff coming out, especially that one on the MSR Guardian. And the X-Pot are going to be my next two available. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.